Hi, students. So, as explained in class, we will have to make an assignment where we're doing our family tree. Now, I'm totally fine if you guys want to do this with paper and pen. You can be a little bit more creative, you can color in stuff. But for those of us who are a little bit more technological, I thought it would be fun for me to show you guys something that we could do online. Now, let's just jump right into it, okay? So, we're going to be using Family Echo. Right here on your top left corner, we can see how it says Family Echo. And if you were to write this on your computer navigator or if you wanted to just write in the website, it would be familyecho.com with no spaces, just like you would write any other address. The first thing we're going to be doing here is signing in. Why do we want to sign in? Well, once we sign in, it lets us save our tree, it lets us add pictures, and just saving our tree in general and being able to come back to it later is always a good thing if we want to take a break. So on the top right corner, this might be covered by a little logo after I'm finished recording, but right here on your top left corner, or top right corner, I'm sorry, there's a little sign in button. Once you hit that button, this is the page will come up. Now, I already had a login information because I already made a site so I could navigate this before I showed it to you guys, but I will create a new account just so we can go through this together. Okay, so I'm going to be putting a username. I'm going to be doing this tree for my friend Maria. So I thought it was interesting if we go ahead and try and create this together. So Maria123, that's going to be her username. And her password is going to be, I'm not going to tell you guys make your own password. Her name is Maria, like I said before. Maria was nice enough to give me all her family tree information. And then I'm going to be using my email, .cruz2 at mavs.uta.edu. That way I can save it and see it when I want to use it. So I'm going to create this account. And it popped up. I did this on purpose. I wanted to show you guys what could come up if this username was already used. So sorry, this username is taken. Please try another. This is very easy to fix. That means that this username, someone already has it. I'm going to do something a little different. And just so we could create something that other people don't have, right? So I'm going to put in these little symbols and create the account. So once your account is created, this is what's going to come up. So you see this little square says me. In the case of my friend Maria, this would be her. And you can add a picture of yourself over here if you wanted. If you try to add that, this little square will come up, and you can choose a file that's already on your computer. You can upload it, and then it will show right here. So we are not going to be doing that right now. Instead, let's focus on making the tree. So we're going to put in my friend's name. Her name is Maria. And her surname, which is the name she was born with, the name of her parents, is Torres. Now, my friend did get married and she adopted her husband's last name, which is, Ryland. And that's what's going to show up. So if you change your name or if you take someone else's last name, this is where you would put it. My friend is a female. So if you saw this little square became pink, if she were a male, it would come up as blue. And if you would prefer not to say or you don't know, it comes in as white. So we're going to leave it pink for my friend Maria. Here you could input her birthday. This isn't necessary for our assignment, but if you want to keep on doing your family tree, then this could be kind of interesting because if you put in the year of birth, Let's say my friend was born in 1967 and she were to have passed away. First of all, her name becomes grayer. So let's show you that again. This is when she is living, it's nice and dark. And this is when she's deceased, it becomes gray. Now, if you put in the death date, let's say it was 2000, and you hit OK, you go down here to show, and you would be able to put in show life years. And it would come up as 1967 to 2000. I find that's interesting if you're doing your whole family tree and it's something that you want to save. I think that's kind of cool. But since my friend is alive, we're going to take that away. Okay, so let's hit OK on that. You have some other options over here. We could add the parents, we could add a partner or an ex-partner, brother, sister, or child. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to add Maria's parents. So Maria's parents are, and as you see, it already comes suggested with Torres because that was my friend's surname at birth. Her mother's name is Juana. She, however, did not take her husband's name. She kept her surname of birth, which is Acevedo. She is a female. That one is already marked, and she is living. So we're just going to hit OK. Now, it automatically takes me to father of Maria, and we're just going to input his information. So his name is Kevin. The surname is already there, Torres, and he already came up as male, and this person is living. We're going to hit OK. So as I told you guys, my friend Maria has a husband. Let's add her husband. So we're going to click add partner or X, add new partner. Her husband's name is Daniel. So we input Daniel right here. His gender is male. That's already chosen. And he is living. We're going to hit OK on that one. Also, my friend has a brother. Let's put in her brother's name real quick. Her brother's name is Jose. The surname already pops up as Torres, like their parent. He is a male, so let's click that button. He is living. We'll leave it like that, and OK. So I want to show you guys something that's a little neat and that you guys might not have seen. So since this line right here between Juana and Kevin is darker, that means they're in a relationship. And we see this again with Maria and her husband Daniel. Now, if you see this line or from Maria to Jose or from Juana and Kevin to their kids, it's a little lighter. This means that there's no romantic relationship going on between them, okay? So my friend Maria has 2 kids. Oops, sorry, not that one. She has 2 kids, so we're going to add their children right here. She has a child with Daniel, or you could add a child with a new father or a child without a father if you don't know who the father is. You could add right here, they come up with the surname Ryland because that's their parent. So she has a little girl named Jessica. We're going to put OK. And she has a little boy named James. And we're going to click male and it'll come up like that. So I'm going to also add Juana's parents just so we can see something interesting where her parents are, her mom is Ramona. And it comes up with the suggested name Acevedo because that's her name. But her parents are deceased. So we're going to click deceased and it comes in as gray. And her father's name is Juan. So we're going to put that in and he's deceased. And we're going to put OK. So this is kind of the family tree that you guys would be dealing with, okay? So here it is. I am excited to see what you guys flesh out. I'm excited to see what you guys are going to do. And I'm going to sign into a thing that I did previously so you guys could kind of see what it would look like fleshed out. And technically, this is what my family tree looks like. I'm excited to see what you guys are going to do. And I just want to wish you guys good luck, right? So have fun, and I'll see you guys in the next class.